Hello and welcome to episode 11 of Needle in the Lens podcast, the only podcast where I didn't have anything.
Oh, come on, man.
I thought there was going to be something really great that I could.
You thought you were going to pull something up?
And I was like, the only podcast where we don't know how we're going to start the intro every time.
I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of podcasts that start like that.
Yeah,
Let's not lie to ourselves. Like there's not a bunch of amateurs out here. Yeah, I said it. I want all the smoke. All right, come at me. Just kidding. Don't.
You want all the smoke. See, you want the smoke with like people that are actually closer to us, and I'll take the smoke with like bigger people. Like
See,
I'll call them out.
you like to punch up because you think nothing's ever gonna happen. I'm for the fair fights. Let's go.
See, it's not that I don't think nothing will ever happen. It's just like if something does happen, I can't say that I'm necessarily going to be too hurt if these people get mad.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, so what if I I was going to call somebody out and I was like, actually, I don't want to do that. You never know.
Dang.
Because this is like a pretty big person. So I don't want to burn too many bridges.
You don't want to burn too many bridges? Not yet?
Not yet.
Not yet? No. Say it. Who you tagging shit on? What's good?
No, I was just.
What's good? I want to know who we going after.
I was just gonna be like, I'll like punch up at Jeff Bezos, but it's like, also I don't know if there's like an Amazon podcast. Like, are we on Amazon podcast? Is that a thing?
I don't know that that's a thing, but we're currently live on Twitch, so there's that. But I feel like that's not exactly against the. I don't think that would go against us there. I think we'll be fine because I
think we'll be fine.
I don't know. I've seen people talk about Amazon on Twitch before and whatnot. So
hopefully I don't ever try to get a show on Amazon Prime or something.
Oh, yeah. Then, they're going to pull it up. They're going to be like, what's this? And then
they would give me. They'd have me in 4K. Well, not in 4K, but.
Oh, we can't technically be in 4K, unfortunately, but.
They can get me in the highest quality.
1080p.
1080p.
That's what we got. That's what we're on.
We got 1080p. All right, that's not bad.
Yeah, Twitch doesn't take a 4K, so can't do 4K streaming yet. But
that's fine. I don't want to be caught in 4K anyway.
You don't want to be caught in 4K. You're okay with being caught in 1080 though, right?
I'm okay with being caught in 1080. If I were going to be caught, I'd probably prefer like 480. But,
nah, man, I'm taking 360. You got to catch me in 360, bro. I'm just moving too fast. I'm gonna move too fast. It's just gonna be like a blob, and you're gonna be like, "That's you, and that's not me."
And you're gonna be like, "You can't prove that's me. You can't. I didn't do anything."
You can't exactly. But also, since we're punching up, there goes the Audible sponsorship.
Dang.
That would have happened at some point, unfortunately.
That's fine.
But,
they don't have. They might not see this.
Yeah, they might not. And then
see, that's the other thing. I can't keep going at people because then what about? We got potential.
Yeah, we can't go at Ray J because then we don't get Raycon sponsorship.
Man. Exactly. It's just it's a domino effect. So I gotta.
Exactly. It's a hard world out here, man.
I gotta choose wisely.
Exactly. Needle in the lens needs money.
We do. Because we're working people. I worked today. I don't know How was your day so far?
I didn't work. I got back pain, so we're kind of taking a little break.
That'll do it. That's a valid reason to not work.
Yeah, I'm just like I can't be sitting in my car for several hours. You know what I'm saying?
I get you, and like you said, Needle in the Lens does need money, so we need you to rest up so you can actually go out. And
You're right.
Make that money, because then what? If you make your back worse, you don't got money to pay for that.
I can't go to the hospital. Like what?
No,
we don't got money or time for that.
Just gotta avoid them when they try to collect the bills and stuff.
Exactly. Gotta run. I'm running out. Can't charge me for that. I'm gone. Lickety split.
Precisely.
Exactly. But welcome back to Needle in the Lens, everyone. We're back. It's another week. We've been rambling on for a few minutes, but glad to have you here. You guys already know what's up. The only podcast that does something and also does not do other things. But what we do is talk about music, movies, TV shows, entertainment in general, all that for your viewing or listening pleasure. We're back. I suppose before we start, I just want to thank you all for the amazing reception we've gotten on last week's episode about tramp stamps.
Yes. Oh
it's been doing pretty well for our standards, at least pretty well on YouTube and whatnot. We're getting some new shining faces in here, seeing our content. We welcome you. Glad to see you back again. Thank you for stopping by and coming back. Your being here is greatly appreciated. And if you're listening on Spotify again, I actually didn't check the Spotify stats for last week's episode. I will do that at the end of this, though. That is, I am a whore for analytics, so I need to know what our numbers
Gotta
are.
be on top of it.
Exactly. See?
But yeah, that those numbers that we put up were kind of.
I know that was impressive.
That's why I'm saying, man, I gotta calm down with who I'm calling out, because you never know.
You're right. We could be out here, man, getting caught in 1080p.
Exactly.
I
don't need that scandal. I don't need it.
We don't got time for scandals yet, man.
Not yet.
Not I don't want to have. Hopefully. I don't want us to have to make a YouTuber apology video.
Oh God.
We just have to be like, hey, we're really sorry for what we did.
And then you make the like title of the video is like something really.
I messed up.
Yeah, and then the thumbnail is just like
cry face.
Me like teary-eyed or something like.
Oh
God. Yeah, no, never that.
Yeah,
never that.
Never gonna happen until maybe it does. Who knows? We'll see.
Knocking on wood.
Yeah, I'm gonna knock on wood right there, so that way hopefully we'll never have to do a YouTuber apology video. That would be a bit rough, you know.
It would be.
Exactly.
Definitely.
But we're back for another week, you know.
Yes.
Not necessarily having anything as topical as last week's to talk about, but we hope.
Slow news week.
Yeah, it's been a pretty slow news week aside from ye old tramp stamps, which we could touch on the updates out of that, but we let it go because you know we already know.
I'm ready to let go of tramp stamps. I think we're all ready to let go of tramp stamps.
I think at this point, as much as it's hilarious and I do love seeing them get owned, like every time that I see it, you know, it's time to let it go. Don't let them win. All right, this is what they want.
They're definitely not winning.
Don't let them win. All right, this is what they want. All right, they're fucking with the mentals. All right, playing mental mind games. But
I'm not with it.
Yeah. But anyway, so since it's been a little bit slow, we are kind of going to touch on something that's been happening in the past couple of months that is something that we, in general, even though we probably might not experience it, are looking forward to within the rest of the year.
I hope I experience it.
I hope so, but I mean, you got that kind of money?
No, I do not have music festival money.
Exactly. Get shit on broke.
And that's what we're talking about today.
Yeah, we're talking about festival season's coming up, right? We're getting into the late spring, late spring, summer, and then early fall. That's when the festivals like to happen. And, we've been cooped inside for a year. Hopefully you guys have been cooped inside for a year. All right, I'm watching you. Make sure y'all wearing your mask, get vaccinated, the whole shebang. But yeah, since we're getting towards the end of the awful pandemic, we are approaching a point in time in which we might be able to actually have concerts and whatnot again. So festival lineups are getting announced and whatnot, and tickets are going on sale. And I mean, it's exciting. I'm seeing all these lineups and it's like, I want to go, but do I have $1,000 to drop? Not necessarily.
Not at all.
Exactly. But what we definitely want to touch on today is just kind of go over some of the festivals that have been announced, like their lineups have been announced, and kind of see, based on our opinion, our taste, which ones do we feel are probably the most worthwhile, most worth your money. And, obviously this is completely our opinions. If you want to go to a different festival, fuck it, go for it, my dude. Like,
it's all on you.
Exactly. We're just here to give you the info and give you the facts so that way you can make an informed decision about which festivals you want to go to. And hey, if you're made of money, send me a ticket. That's all I'm
I was about to say, if you're made of money, send some my way.
Send me a ticket. That's what I want. Just send me a ticket to all of them. But yeah, we've got a couple of festivals. Some of them have been, some of the ones that have been announced between last year and this year have been either outright canceled, pushed back, et cetera, et cetera. So, it's tough, but there's a few that are, they're gunning to where these are going to happen. We're going to do it. So, I mean, I'm keeping my fingers crossed on them. We'll see what happens because, we never know. And
hopefully we don't have to deal with any more cancellations because I know you were supposed to go to Buku.
Yeah, I was supposed to go to Buku last year. That was rough. That was pretty rough. It's
sad. But this year, you know what? We're
fingers crossing. I want to go to at least one.
Just one.
Yeah. And the one that I probably would end up going to, the lineup still hasn't been announced for ACL, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I still have never been to an ACL, actually.
Dude, it's really good.
I know,
I've been twice and I've had a great time both times that I've gone.
I bet.
And I feel like they do. You might disagree, but I feel like they have pretty decent lineups, or at least have.
I feel like the past few years, like it's been kind of on the decline. And I feel like that's somewhat with festivals in general, almost. I feel like some of the lineups are starting to get a little stale.
See, and well, actually, I have a question for you, but I'll say it when we finally get into the nitty gritty of these festivals.
Okay, right. But yeah, let's jump right in.
What's the first festival that you wanted to?
So the first festival, actually, I should probably go ahead and share my screen with you so that way you can see what in real time, right?
Some of these lineups I haven't seen. Some of them I have already seen,
right?
But I don't remember as well.
Exactly. So let's go ahead and let's put the old screen up. We got to zoom in so that way you folks at home can see. Right. So let's talk about Outside Lands. All right. This is the first one that I really saw. And also thanks to thissongissick.com for this very not updated list of confirmed festivals because some of them on there are actually canceled. But we went kind of based off that and then some of the other ones that we've seen in the past few months. So yeah, Outside Lands, right?
Oh, wow. This poster is actually kind of cool. I like it. I don't know. The font is cool and
yeah, it's like, and it's during Halloween weekend, which that sounds like so exciting.
Ooh, and that sounds so dope.
I did decide to go to this one. I'm definitely dressing up, man.
Where is this at?
It is, I think it's in California, San Francisco. Yeah.
Oh, dude, that sounds so fun.
Hey, well, once we see the prices, I mean, we can.
And it's in October. That's like because ACL is also in October, usually at the start of October. So you're either going to the ACL or you're going to this one.
I mean, who's to say I can't do both, right?
All right, big ballin'.
No, me trying to get my master's degree is saying I can't do both. That's what's going on. All right, so let's take it easy. Let's start with the headliners, right? Tame Impala, Lizzo, The Strokes, Tyler, Vampire Weekend, J Balvin, Rufus Du Sol, Kehlani, Glass Animals, Zoo, and Young Thug. All right. Honestly, pretty solid headliners lineup.
That is very solid, honestly.
It's really solid. They did.
There's something for everybody in there.
Exactly. No, there's one for the whole bunch. Honestly, they didn't really. I feel like aside from Tame Impala, I guess is like the biggest one, right? But they didn't kind of blow. Yeah. They didn't blow the budget.
J Balvin's probably.
Oh, I guess he is. He is huge. But I guess I was just thinking about the how they're kind of
like
ranked
the billing,
Yeah, but
I get you.
I mean, like I feel like they didn't blow their budget on a few big names as opposed to that. So like they have some really decent sets. I don't know. It's tough. So I guess like rather than like S tier performers, you could say like the big buck names, you've got these like low A to high B tier. Kind of, I guess, grade performers.
I just think, I will actually as performers. I don't know.
Well, no, as performers, but I guess just like in terms of popularity.
Oh, in popularity?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, we've got Lizzo.
Lizzo's definitely an A tier. Tyler's in A tier as well. Strokes is an A tier. But I mean, like.
J Balvin might be S tier, dude.
J Balvin might have to be
has been blowing up, and like it's been crazy. I feel like I'm not even like super tapped into that, but when you go and like see like the kind of numbers that he's doing on Spotify, and I'm just like,
I don't know. I feel like J Balvin's A tier, but Bad Bunny's S tier. If we're gonna, compare in kind of that field.
Okay, I can see that. I don't know both of them like off the top of my head. Like I really couldn't.
I feel like Bad Bunny is the one that a lot more people are like obsessed with. Plus, he's doing his whole tour. That. He's doing his whole tour, so
got you. But I mean, yeah,
like Kehlani, Glass lineup. Animals, those are some B tier performers.
Yeah.
I guess like like that. They're not like they're huge. Don't get me wrong, but they're not that big.
Right.
I feel they're not that huge. And then Young Thug I'd probably put low A as well.
Yeah, I can see putting Young Thug in that. I mean, I think he is pretty big in rap, but in terms of like the broad scope of music, so lower. But this lineup, I mean, at least for these headliners, I can only say that I've seen two of these people. Well, I've kind of seen Lizzo, kind of. But I saw Vampire Weekend. I saw Tame Impala at a festival, ACL. And I also saw a little bit of Lizzo at ACL as well.
I have seen Young Thug, and that's it.
You saw Young Thug at Jambalaya, or?
That's the one where they went to Houston, Austin, and I guess either Dallas or San Antonio. Which one?
Yeah.
They didn't go to San Antonio. It was Houston, Austin, Dallas. Yeah, it was the one where Cole and Migos were headlining.
That one I do recall.
Yeah, that was the one.
How was Young Thug as a performer?
It was okay.
Dang, that's unfortunate because he seems like he has a potential to be a really interesting.
It was. I don't know. It was years ago. It was weird. I don't really remember it that well, but like. I mean, I guess I wasn't like super into him back then, if I'm being perfectly honest. So maybe that has a lot to do with it. But I mean, yeah, I guess like the crowd in general was kind of And I think that's what happens when you put a guy like J. Cole at the headliner of the bill,
Yeah, that is.
You put a guy like that, you're going to attract a certain type of audience, and
100%.
That audience is not the Young Thug crowd.
You know who you're gonna get.
Yeah.
You know what I'm just realizing now? Like, it would have been cool with all these festivals that we're looking at to do a tier list.
Ah, shit.
That would have been really cool.
What? Let's do it.
We're gonna do it?
Let's do it. I'm gonna make a tier list now. Tier list maker. All right. So let's chat about something while we're waiting.
All right. I don't really have like I said, new Corday was dropping tonight, which is very exciting. I do finally think we're starting to get some people dropping, and it does seem like I said, Corday announced yesterday, and then he was like, it's dropping tomorrow. And then like Yachty announced today, and he was like, it's dropping on Friday. And so like, I am honestly, I don't know how I feel, because album rollouts are definitely one thing that is like, I do enjoy. Like, I enjoy a good rollout.
Right.
At the same time, I want music now. Like, I want it now.
I mean,
and
fair.
So, I think I'm honestly okay with like if artists just want to start doing surprise drops, I'll take it. Like, I don't need the single. I personally don't need like, oh, here's a single and wait a month and another single. Like, I want the Silk Sonic album now.
Oh, yeah.
And we're probably not going to get that until, I wouldn't even say, I feel like August is the earliest I could see us getting something like that, which even that sounds like.
Yeah, that sounds wishful at best.
Yeah. So I don't know about that. And then like Little Sims announced her new album. Yeah, I dropped a single today, I believe. But you know now this is the other side of the spectrum. She announced her album and was like, it's coming like September 9th or something like that.
Are you serious?
And I was like, what?
That's
like
so far away.
Yeah, like I love me some Little Sims. But dude, we what, April? Why are you starting your album rollout if it's not coming till September? Like you could start the album rollout in July.
That's way too far away.
And I think the album was like 19 tracks maybe or something really long. So maybe she just got a lot of singles that she's going to give us to hold us over. But man, these album rollouts, like,
that's tough, dude.
If you are going to do an album rollout, you need to keep it condensed to 3 months max, I would say. That's my sweet spot. Well, not my sweet spot. I feel like 2 months would be good. I remember last year Thundercat, I feel like had a pretty long album rollout too.
Oh yeah, no, that was super long.
And then the album leaked and I was like I was having to hold back because I don't like having to listen to album leaks. I prefer not to be that guy.
Exactly. Also, I just realized we only have 5 lists that we have confirmed lineups for, and I also have to fucking make the template again.
Dang, they really got you like that.
They really did. Some hoes, man.
It is what it is. You know, I mean, let's
throw these pictures in and then boom, we should be good. All right. So we've got our 5.
We've got our 5.
Our 5 festivals. All right. Let's take a look here. All right. So
as you were saying, headliners.
So we
very
headliners
solid.
Extremely solid. Loving it, right? Let's get into the meat and potatoes right here, right? So
right.
I don't know if I should just list the names. I guess I'll list all of them, right?
All of them? No, I would say just the
ones
real
that stand out
ones.
All right. Let's see. Kate Trinata, Nelly coming back, I guess. Brittany Howard, Burna Boy, Melanie Martinez, 24K Golden, Angel Olsen, Earth Gang, Mark Ribier. I sound like I was right. SG Lewis, I actually did really kind of dig his album this year too. Flo Milli, JPEG Mafia, definitely exciting. Boy Pablo, Rico Nasty, 070 Shake. Let's see here. Moses Sumney, Mom Tune, Dijon.
Dijon.
Yeah,
okay.
I know. That one, I'm like, okay. Eve's Tumor and its band. Scary
Eve's Tumor and its
Parlor.
band. I love that, like, Eve's Tumor and its band. I don't know why I like that name.
Hey, I'm fucking with it. And fucking with that album, too. So,
it's very good. Remy Wolf on this lineup, too.
Oh, true.
Okay.
Marky Bassey. Goth Babe. Wow, we're actually at the bottom of the list already.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Sophia Valdez, Cloud also.
Nice.
And
Odie,
I mean, that's
I've
pretty
heard
much
a couple of songs from Odie.
I have not. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me. Based off that, I mean, it's a pretty solid lineup.
Yeah,
definitely. There's definitely a ton of variety.
I think there is a lot of variety. Also, very good thing is like a lot of the people that I would want to see on this list, I have not had a chance to see yet.
Right, exactly.
Which is a problem that I've had with some other festivals. Which is what I was going to ask. Like, do you think like a festival is bad? Like, would you be like, this lineup is bad just because there are a bunch of artists that you haven't gotten the chance to see?
Not necessarily. I mean, unless I've had a bad experience out of the artist, I am never opposed to seeing an artist again. And I feel like I try to judge based solely off the fact that, like, you know, these artists, from what I, like, if I've seen them, they're good performers, obviously.
Right.
But, you know, just how exciting of an artist I feel like that is to see on a lineup. Now, obviously, I have my biases for artists that I haven't seen, like JPEG Mafia and Rico Nasty. 2 artists that I desperately want to see.
And know that those shows are going to go crazy.
Exactly. And Eve's Tumor too. Like, I really want to see all of them. And I'm like, So obviously, yeah, those are resonating with me a shit ton more. But I mean, still, like, you know, I'm looking at all the other ones. You know, Kate Trinata is definitely exciting. You know, Flo Milli's also really exciting to me too.
I want to see Flo Milli. I haven't had the chance to see Earth Gang before.
I have seen Earth Gang, but amazing performers. Seen them twice already. So I mean, not opposed to a third time. Hey,
I would
Wait, you didn't go to Smino's tour when he
No.
toured for Noir?
No, but I saw Smino at ACL.
Right, that's right. Okay.
Yeah. So did that. I also really, really have been dying to see Tyler. Didn't go to the Igor tour because we don't always got the funds like that.
And I was supposed to see Tyler at fucking Buku. So
yeah. So that would really be great. Like there are people on this list that I'm like, even though I'm not like a huge fan of, I wouldn't mind going to see them. Like, not a huge fan of, I don't know, like Lizzo, even though I kind of already saw her once before, but like, I don't know, I would go sit in on a Lizzo concert. Why not?
Exactly.
You know?
And I think a festival is a good place to do that because you can see an artist that you want to see, but don't necessarily want to see that desperately.
Right.
So exactly. Someone like a Lizzo, and also like if someone that you really want to see is a headliner, it's essentially the equivalent of, seeing them tour like on their own tour because they are going to have a longer set.
Because
and especially with how high.
Impala,
yeah.
And that show was like, I don't even, if I had wanted to go to an actual like tour stop, like where they're performing at a stadium or something, like I feel like I don't even necessarily need that anymore because I got such a great experience out of the festival performance from them. Like I would still say that Tame Impala's show at ACL is one of the best like show experiences I've had.
Dang.
Like it was just great.
For context, he's never seen Anderson .Paak live, so forgive him for his bad take.
If I could have seen Anderson .Paak live, I would have gone to go see. Like I told you, man, we were there were points money, like we were down bad. Like we were looking at.
I feel that.
I remember when those tickets came out, I was looking at like $12 in my bank account. I was like, dang.
Shit. I think rough. that summer was the summer I was working 2 jobs. So I mean I was up good.
Oh, you were hustling.
I was up good, man. I was hustling hard. I think that was the one. It had to have been. I don't remember.
Fortunately,
I'm not doing the math on that.
But yeah, wow. Oh, MXM Tune is on here too.
Yeah,
They're
exactly.
pretty big.
That's a big deal. And I'd be down. I'd be down.
Yeah, why not?
Exactly.
I'm just here for a good time. Like there's so many people on here that like I even wanted to see in the past. I just haven't been. Like I was talking with Tyler and like Moses Sumney, who I wanted to go see a couple 2 years ago, I think 2019 ACL, but like Janelle Monáe was playing at the same time, and I had to choose between the two of them, and it was rough. And I'm just like, dang,
that sounds rough.
ACL, why you gonna put Moses Sumney and Janelle Monáe at the same time? You know, everyone's trying to see both of them. I'm like, it's anti-black. It's anti-black. It's just like I just couldn't. But yeah, definitely would love to see him. Honestly, this festival, super solid. And K Tronada, like, that'd be such a good show. And ACL also had K Tronada, who I didn't get a chance to see, dude. ACL has so many conflicts.
Dude,
that's the one thing. Like you get excited about.
Exactly. Yeah. That's the one reason why I'm not kind of like stoked to go to festivals, because like conflicts are inevitable. Unless you're going to one of those like smaller festivals like Jambalaya, there's really never any conflicts because there's 2 stages that aren't concurrent to one another. So it's like, it's
and the Jambalaya lineup is usually pretty small, right?
Yeah, no, it's always super small.
Yeah, but they've been getting some big names on there.
Oh yeah, no, but it's been getting ass over the years, honestly.
Dang, yeah, that is kind of true. I remember last year's lineup. One of my friends is actually going. It was my friend that came to the Injury Reserve show with us.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, she was gonna go, and I was like, really? Like, I don't know. This lineup is
kind of.
It just wasn't. Yeah. It wasn't hitting. I was like, this is not it. But this lineup here for Outside Lands is really promising.
And especially because it's during Halloween.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be super dope. And it seems like they're already like leaning into that with this poster. With the Halloween kind of theme.
Pumpkin up there, the spider.
I like it.
Let's take a look at the tickets, right? All right. So,
dang, they're already sold out.
They're already sold out. So if you wanted to go to this one, sucks, but they have Golden Gate Club in collaboration. So that's a thing. I don't know what the deal is. Oh, I guess
that sounds like it's probably super expensive.
way more expensive. But let's try single day. Okay, single day GA coming soon, right? So what I'm gonna guess versus the 3-day, I'm guessing what you'd probably end up paying for single day for all 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
You'd probably end up paying maybe $550. If
I was
you bought all the single days separately.
$5
Yeah, $550, which is obviously a lot more, but not by too much. So
I can't say that I would. Now that I'm seeing these prices,
Yeah, the prices, that's kind of the big thing. The lineup versus the prices and whether we deem that that's worth it. Now, so keeping the 550 in mind, right? If we go back to lineup, hello, that's not what I wanted. Lineup poster, give me that. There we go. Okay. All right.
Yeah, this website's just going crazy.
It does not like that I'm zoomed in 8 times. Let's
but
backspace. There we go. We're back.
There we go.
But $500 for 3 days for this is not terrible.
I'm trying to remember how much.
Because here's the thing. For me was like, I think it was 300 and it had a very similarly stacked lineup.
Right. That's what I'm thinking. Because I'm trying to think of how much do I normally pay for ACL.
Right.
And it's usually ACL usually doesn't cost me more than $300 tickets.
Right.
Like it's usually like I can't remember exactly. I want to say somewhere around like 260, somewhere from 260 to 280. Right. And that's like not even if I'm talking about student discount.
Oh yeah.
And so, and like I'm telling you, like I've seen very similar lineups. Like some of it, like I said, I saw Lizzo, I saw Tame Impala, Kate Trinata was on that lineup too. Like, and then like obviously like saw Travis there, I saw Gambino there, like Cardi B was there, like. So I'm like, that price is a little steep.
It's a little steep, but
granted, it is also California.
That was my point. That I was gonna say, it's in California, so. I don't know. And it also says lineup subject to change, guys. Could change.
Subject to change.
That's bad.
You better mean that you're just going to be adding people.
No, that means if someone cancels, then they will either cut or replace them. But yeah.
That's rough because that did happen to me at ACL. I was there to see. Well, actually, that happened. Uzi was supposed to be there. Didn't show up. Megan was supposed to come one time. Didn't show up. And Gambino was supposed to be there, but that was whenever he broke his foot or whatever, and then had to cancel like all of his tour dates. But he came back the next year, respected that from him. But yeah, that is always rough when you think you're like, because some people buy tickets just wanting to see like this specific person, like
exactly.
And then when they're not on there, it's pretty rough. It's pretty rough, but they did add Vince Staples. Not that he's, a direct, on the same level as Gambino. But when they added Vince Staples after Gambino dropped out, I was like, okay.
Yeah, no. I think it was jambalaya because Cardi B was supposed to be there too, and then she dropped because obviously she was pregnant at the time. But she dropped and they added T.I. That was who they added.
No. That's not an equal.
It's not equal, but I mean, like it's good for a certain crowd. I mean, like I was going with my older sister, so I mean that was real good for her. Obviously,
I can see that. That definitely would not. Everything that's come out about T.I. now, I don't think that would go over the same
probably
way.
Not. Probably not. But this was what 3 years ago.
Yeah.
It was a different time, man.
Yeah, it was a different time. We didn't know what we know now, but
now we know. So we're gonna move past that. But
no,
if we're gonna go to this tier list here, right?
Right.
What
are you feeling?
Based on lineup, I'd put it at A. But if we factor in price, I'm gonna say B because I still feel like that's not a terrible price.
Really? Okay.
We also have 5 slots, so we're literally just ranking these ones specifically.
Right. Yeah. I was honestly thinking about putting this one in A tier.
You're thinking A?
Of course, it is similar to the Outside Lands lineup. This is subject to change. If I want to change my mind later, maybe I will. But
yeah, I'm putting it at a safe.
You want to put it at B right now? Okay,
yeah,
I can get down with that.
Because honestly, I don't remember the rest of these lineups, and if they're better or like if they're really good, then I mean I would want to have space above it. But I have a feeling this will get bumped up to at least A.
All right, well, we will see.
I do hope that's not the best lineup of the ones that we have, because
that would be rough. But Tyler's on that lineup, and that is a big draw for me. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, the two big draws for Buku for me last year was Tyler and Peggy, and they're both at this one.
And they're both at this one too. So
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I actually don't know if they announced the Buku lineup. I should probably check that.
I don't think they have.
That might be another one we can add, but. Let's move on to Riot Fest, right? It's going to be in Chicago, September 17th, 18th, and 19th. Now, we don't have the full lineup here, right? Because, yeah.
Oh, it hasn't been revealed. I see.
It hasn't been fully revealed. There's
here.
A bunch of question marks.
Jeez.
But I think we can kind of play it safe by going based off of what the original lineup was for September of 2020, and when they pushed it to 2021. So they obviously put question marks because they can't confirm all of these people necessarily yet. But you know, we're gonna go based off this because I didn't really analyze it too much, but I think all of the ones that are on there are just ones that are from last year's list.
Ah, got you.
That are confirmed.
So they only included those.
Yeah, I don't think they have any
like new people on there. Okay, well then we can just.
So yeah, we'll go based off of the 2020 lineup, and you know, obviously some of these are not confirmed, unfortunately. But let's go based off that. All right. First, MCR for all my emo folks.
There you go.
MCR coming back.
Right off the bat.
But I mean, hey, if they get confirmed again, that's
cool.
going to be...
I don't personally have any strong connection to My Chemical Romance.
Because you weren't emo, man.
I wasn't emo. I didn't have an emo phase, so...
Shame.
Can't relate.
I guess, but I mean, I know that's a big deal, and I mean,
no, that's a big draw for a lot of people.
I'm pretty sure a lot of people would just pay the weekend passes starting at $159. Would just pay that $200 just to see MCR. So
I said weekend pass starting at $159. Wow.
Well, this is last year also. So let's actually no. Let me stop myself there before we get too far ahead of ourselves.
Get ahead of ourselves.
Yeah, exactly. That's after we look at the lineup. I don't want to know what the prices are right now. But MCR, pretty big deal. Smashing Pumpkins, also pretty big deal. So I'm kind of getting the gist of what the audience, what sort of audience this is. This is definitely a lot more rock influenced and like rock adjacent. You know, punk adjacent, emo adjacent. But obviously you still have some hip hop. Like we have Run the Jewels in here and whatnot. But this is definitely a much different crowd.
Right.
So I can see where you would put this lower, but I mean I'm pretty.
That's why I'm gonna try to like even if it's people that I'm not necessarily interested in, just like the names I do understand hold certain weight for certain people. So I'll definitely factor that in.
Exactly. I'm going to read all of these because we actually don't have a ton here.
Okay.
But these ones I'm just going to kind of read through the ones that stand out. But Coheed and Cambria, pretty big deal. Taking Back Sunday, Sublime with Rome, Dirty Heads, Lupe Fiasco, Vic Mensa, All American Rejects, Newfound Glory, Simple Plan, Gogol, Bordello, Circle Jerks, Thrice, Circa Survive, K-Flay, Toots and the Maytals, Jawbox, Less Savvy Fave, Best Coast, Bayside, L7, Meg Myers, Pup, and Mayday Parade. Going through this one right here. Living Color sounds familiar. Fuck me. Beach Bunny, exciting. Alex G,
Also, Big Frida.
Oh, Big Frida. My bad. Fucked up. That's funny. Boston Manor. Kenny Hoopla. Definitely love him. He's a super, super duper interesting voice. Meet Me at the Altar. That is actually one of the bands that I forgot to mention last week during the Tramp Stamps episodes. I did end up putting it in the description, but they are cool and you should support them.
Nice.
Instead of Tramp Stamps. Just saying. Also, why isn't Tramp Stamps on here? Right, Key. And then second and third
circuit.
Yeah, second and final wave. Haven't been announced for 2020, man. But going through here, it looks pretty much the same, just minus obviously the ones that haven't been confirmed yet.
Right. Yeah.
But more to announce soon. So obviously this doesn't necessarily appeal to you the most. But how are you feeling on this lineup though?
I mean, it's not, like you said, it doesn't appeal to me the most. I do think Run the Jewels is definitely interesting.
Right.
I can't say that would be that interested in seeing Vic Mensa, honestly.
Yeah, no, me neither.
I do know he's kind of been getting more in his little rock bag or whatever.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
I guess he does kind of fit here. And then Lupe Fiasco is interesting.
Yeah, that is an interesting
throw in here. Also, it just says underneath in tiny words, it says Lupe Fiasco performing the Cool. So is he only doing that album? I
guess so.
I don't know. That'd be kind of weird if he's like, yeah, I'm here, but I'm only performing songs from that album.
Yeah. You're not getting any more out of me.
Yeah, that would be kind of weird. But yeah, I've heard some stuff about Best Coast that they're pretty good. I haven't.
Yeah, I think I listened to one of their projects I wasn't too huge on, but
oh really?
Yeah. I mean this
Beach Bunny would be interesting
lineup
to see too.
Yeah. This is a fairly decent lineup though.
Yeah. I mean there's My Chemical Romance, Smashing Pumpkins, Big Deal. So maybe not for me personally, but I can definitely see the appeal.
Right. And I mean Beach Bunny and Kenny Hoopla too would be pretty dope to see.
Yeah.
And also Meet Me at the Altar, support them. But yes. I guess the big thing is depending on how much the passes are for this festival, right? So let's go and take a look at Eventbrite. Wow, all right, we're looking at $189 to $1,500 or $1,600. So let's take a look at what these price discrepancies are. So 3D 3-day pass, GA, just sub $200 basically.
Also go ahead.
Or actually, I think with fees, it's going to be around $200, which for a festival of kind of this amount of people is really not bad at all. So, I mean, if we're just going based off the GA, that's a pretty fair price.
Yeah. Also, I was saying, could you zoom in for me real quick? It's a little tiny.
Oh, yeah, my bad. Woo!
You're good.
There you go. So, yeah, 3-day pass, $189, 14, 32 fees. Basically, yeah, it's going to be maybe probably $250, I'd say.
Okay.
$250 overall with the fees and whatnot.
Interesting.
So that's not a bad
It's not
price.
Terrible. It's definitely not terrible.
Yeah. For a lineup like this and supposedly there's more, that's pretty fair, honestly.
That's not bad. I do think that's definitely a good price because I do understand, like you're saying, those bigger names on there, even if they're not necessarily bigger names for me. But I do think that's pretty reasonable, even cheaper than ACL.
Yeah.
By a little bit.
And it's in Chicago. Okay.
Yeah, it's in Chicago. That's also not that you necessarily have time to go do a bunch of stuff when you're at a music festival, but
right.
You can go to the Bean. I've been to the Bean. I have been to the Bean.
You've been to the Bean? I haven't been to the Bean.
Yeah, I went on a band trip to Chicago in high school. I went to,
and then you went to the Bean.
Went to the Bean.
Hey,
it's actually called the Sky,
the Cloud Gate or something.
Cloud Gate. That's what it is.
Or Sky Gate. It's some sort of gate, water gate.
They should just call it the Bean.
Honestly, that's
Did you
why
say
we're
Watergate.
Hey man. But yeah, I would personally put this at C just because that's a really good oh wait, actually C's not even middle of the road.
C, yeah, I know it's.
I'm gonna put it at C just because I would put it underside under outside lands for right now. And then
Valid.
we got 3
I would agree
more.
with that.
Holy shit. But yeah.
All right.
So under outside lands, I think that's fair. I think that's fair for right now. Putting it at C tier, but it could end up getting bumped up to B if these other lineups are dog shit. So
that's possible.
But I mean, hey, if there are artists on here that you're down with and you want to go see, this is definitely worth the money, I would say.
Yeah, I can definitely see this being a very great festival for certain people.
Exactly. We don't have this one on here because their lineup hasn't been announced, but just wanted to point out that EDC Las Vegas is getting pushed back from May to October.
Yes.
So that actually just got announced today or earlier last night. I saw
that actually.
Yeah, it just got pushed back to October.
So for those of you, take that risk.
Yeah, which
that's
good on them. Good on them.
Honestly, yeah, I respect it. I respect that. That being said, I will try to go to music festivals. I'm vaccinated, dude. Like I'm.
Oh yeah, fully vaxxed, boyos. Let's go.
That is the one thing. Like this is not. If you go to a festival and you get COVID, I feel like this is one of those things. Like it's at your own risk. Dude, like, you have to be fully aware of that. And
survival of the fittest, man. You played yourself.
It is. Needle in the Lens podcast endorses being vaccinated before you go to a music festival.
Yeah, dude. We need to get vaccine passports.
Yeah.
I need my vaccine passport, bro.
Gotta have it.
Exactly. I'm trying to travel the world. But so we got three more lineups real quick that we're gonna touch on. Rolling Loud. All right. This one is pretty exciting. Right.
Already from the headliners, they're like, boom.
They went for it. So unlike Outside Lands, they kind of went for the big bucks here.
Right.
I feel. So let's dive in here.
And I feel like Rolling Loud always goes for the big bucks. Like they
definitely do. I have seen this list already, and there are some names that I wish that were on here, but overall, I will say it's not bad.
I don't remember this list too well, so I do have to go back over.
So I guess I'll zoom in.
Yeah,
a tad more. Okay, that's all right. It's fucking up. It's not going any closer. 400%.
You're good.
All right. So Friday, July 23rd, headlining A$AP Rocky. That's a pretty big deal.
That is big. It is a big deal. It's interesting. I don't know if I would say that at least now that Rocky is at the same
definitely
level.
not now. He's not. He's not. I'd say he's like a level A performer.
Right. Like, and I just don't think he has the popularity that he did before. Like if I saw, for example, not that even 21 Savage is big enough, but if like, I feel like if he was there in place of A$AP Rocky, I might be like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cause I just don't know that Rocky
I would
has
say
that
21
same.
Savage, as far as popularity, would be on par as an A level performer.
I could definitely see that. And like, that's not to say like, obviously Rocky has had a very successful rap career, well respected as a rapper. But yeah, I just don't know if he has the popularity that a Travis Scott or a Post Malone has.
Yeah, no, definitely not. Which, I mean, I guess it makes sense why he's day one, but.
Yeah, and he also hasn't put out an album in a few years, so.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, I guess neither
he might be dropping something.
No, he has said that he is dropping, and he actually just dropped an NFT track.
God damn it.
Yeah.
When will I get to escape from NFTs?
It was pretty fire. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah, it sounded like old Rocky. I was like, oh, wow. But yeah, so we got Rocky headliner. Yeah. That's a pretty big name.
That's a pretty big deal, but not quite. Not quite on par with the other two headliners.
Right. It is enough to get me in though. It interests me.
I'm just gonna list off the notables
right
again because There's a lot. And obviously, like, the first few rows are just all notables that I'm going to be reading off. But yeah. So 21, Lil Baby, Playboi Carti, Trippie Redd, Rick Ross, which is actually an interesting pick.
Wow.
But I mean, I'm down with it. Ski Mask, City Girls, which I don't understand why they have Ski Mask billed higher than City Girls, which I know this doesn't necessarily mean that they're billed higher, but
I don't know, dude. Ski Mask is,
that doesn't add up to me.
I don't know if City Girls, I can see it. I can see Ski Mask being a little above City Girls. I don't know that City Girls has necessarily had a whole bunch, like obviously they had Act Up, you know, and like they've had some other songs here and there, like Pussy Talk was pretty big too.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All I'm saying is you go up to a random person on campus, you go, hey, you ever heard of Ski Mask, the Slump God, or have you ever heard of City Girls? Most of them are going to say yes to City Girls. Let's be real.
You think?
I think so.
I don't know. I mean, I'm surprised.
Actually, never mind. We go to a really white school.
I was going to say, I'm surprised that Ski Mask and City Girls are both above the Kid Laroi. Is what's really
Kid Leroy's been doing big numbers, huge.
So that's definitely interesting. Maybe I'm just not aware of how big City Girls is.
I would still put City Girls above
every time.
Yeah, I would still put City Girls above Ski and Kid Laroi, honestly. But yeah,
really,
I mean, yeah, no, I would. I think they're bigger, personally.
Hey, dude, the Kid Laroi has 29 million monthly listeners.
City Girls, boom. How much?
You want to know?
Yeah.
7 million.
What? You're fucking lying.
Dude, that's why I'm telling you. And Ski definitely has more than that too. Yeah, he's got 9 million.
No. He has 9 million?
Yeah, dude.
What?
Yeah.
He hasn't dropped in like 3 years. Who's rocking with mans like that? I love Ski, don't get me wrong, but like,
dude, people are still rocking with him. He's got
fuck?
That.
That's crazy.
He's in there.
All right, I guess. Mm-hmm. Anyway, moving on, right? So there's that. Lil Tecca, Lil Skies, Moneybagg Yo, NLE Choppa, 42 Doug, Tusi, Snot being billed above Flow Million is confusing, but that's that.
They're right side by side. They got that hit song together there.
I guess so. Moray, DDG, Currency. All right, let's start getting to the notables here now. Frito Bang, I guess STG. Sada Baby, Fat Nick Pierborn, Josiah.
Okay.
Kenny Mason.
Yeah, let's go. Number 1 Kenny Mason fan on YouTube. I feel comfortable saying that.
You feel comfortable saying that? I don't know. I wouldn't.
I mean, I just haven't seen a huge like outpouring of love for Kenny Mason on YouTube. So I just want to be one of the first to say out there and say that he is up next. He will be. Y'all better start paying attention because he's coming for everybody. That is all I have to say about that. Thank you very much.
All right. I get that's you heard it here first, folks. But aside from that, these are all like smaller names that I've literally never heard of. Friday, not too bad. Not too bad. Would be excited to see. Solid. Yeah, would be excited to see most of them. I mean, like, you know, Playboi Carti sounds exciting. 21 also sounds exciting. Rick Ross, Ski, Flo Milli, maybe a little bit on Snot too. Kenny Mason definitely sounds really exciting. Currency too. Josiah's got some like pretty hardcore shit, so
yeah,
I'm excited to hear him too.
I am. I do think Friday is very solid. I do think like between like just on that first line and headliner, you got Rocky, 21, Playboi Carti, Ski Mask, and City Girls. Like you got me, me, especially with Carti. I'm surprised Carti actually isn't the headliner for that day.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know about headliner, but I'd maybe actually I'm gonna
Lil Baby.
I'm gonna tell you no on that. I would if I had to pick one from that row, I'd say Lil Baby, yeah. As a headliner.
Yeah, I was gonna say Lil Baby I could definitely see as a headliner for that day. But I don't know. Carti was, I think maybe his popularity isn't as big as it was before. Cause I remember after Die Lit, like he was a headliner, like he was everywhere.
Yeah.
And maybe the reception of A Whole Lot of Red has brought him down a little bit, I guess. But
yeah, I mean, I think he's in a fair spot. I don't think he's
for sure.
I still don't think he's as popular as any of the two above him, but yeah.
Okay. But I like this list. I like that Friday lineup.
Friday.
You have
Friday's
Snot
not
and
bad.
Flo Milli on the same day. That means you can see them perform their song.
True.
Mean, which is a very good song. I'm sure everyone's heard it from the numerous TikTok rounds that it made.
I got on
and
TikTok?
I would get. You said what?
That got on TikTok?
No. I'm just
not
saying
heard it.
that song was a big TikTok song.
Yeah, I'm saying that got on TikTok. I didn't.
Yeah.
Got on TikTok.
Really? Oh no,
Maybe
yeah,
I'm tripping. I don't know.
that was big. That's why I'm pretty sure it's still like his most popular song on Spotify right now. Like, it's a great song. Flo Milli definitely wiped the floor on that one.
Oh.
So.
Dang.
But yeah, Flo Milli shit.
Hard on it. Flo Milli shit.
I'm not going hard on Snot. Snot has potential too.
I know. When you never mind. I was gonna make a stupid ass joke.
Oh, I don't even want to know what it was.
We're not.
And also
doing
Kenny
it.
Mason.
Right.
Kenny Mason is the biggest draw for me on Friday.
Obviously. Yeah, I knew that was gonna be the one to get you, Mr. Number One, Kenny Mason fan on YouTube.
You already know.
Kenny Mason fan 3347.
I'm gonna change.
All right, Saturday. Let's go through these real quick. All right.
Saturday.
Travis Scott headlining, obviously insanely big deal. S-level performer. That's
For
a
sure.
huge fucking deal. Thugger, Roddy Rich, Kodak, Gunna, Sway Lee, Don Toliver, Lil Durk, Nav, Polo G, Sheck West, Young Dolph, Chief Keef, Coi Leray, fuck you, Rico Nasty's better, come at me, Wale,
Blueface, baby. I forgot about Blueface.
J.I., Key Glock, Cash Page, Benny the Butcher.
Benny. Look, that is a weird name to see on this lineup.
Yeah, it's a weird name to see so high, but I mean, I guess like looking at the ones below him, like, yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Like he's bigger than all these
Lil
other
Keed,
actually,
Lil Keed maybe could have been above.
Yeah, I think some of these actually probably do have more monthly listeners. Like I actually think Lakia actually has more monthly listeners than Benny does.
Probably Stunner for Vegas too.
Yeah. But what about respect though? Benny's got the respect.
He does.
Benny,
he does.
Lil Keed, Hot Boy, Stunner for Vegas, Davies, Sofago. I'm just reading them all at this point. Babyface, Ray, Lucky, Lil Got It, 22GZ, D Watkins, Beam, Slim Life Shotty, YNWB Slime, Lil Easy, Mooski, SSG, Kobe, Lakia, Danny Towers, Ken the Man, Cali, Armani Caesar, CEO, Trayley, K Kilo, Tess X, and Gat. Money sign, just kidding.
Boom.
All right. I don't know if I like this one more or less.
I was gonna say I actually do think I like this one a little less.
Yeah,
personally.
right. I just think I think what it is Friday has a lot of little pieces that add up to a greater whole.
Yeah.
Whereas Saturday has a few big pieces that get pretty close, but there's definitely a lot more smaller pieces that add up to a very interesting Friday show versus here. Like, I mean, you've got Travis Scott, obviously, Roddy Rich. I mean, Don Toliver's big for me, obviously.
And
even Thugger and Kodak Black sound would be interesting to see too.
Yeah,
Lil Durk too. I'm pretty down with Polo G too.
Yeah,
I don't fucking like Coi Leray. I'll say it. Don't fucking like her.
That is valid.
Like Great Value brand Dej Loaf on the deck.
Dang, you're really you're running.
Dude, well, no, because okay, you wanna know what it is? You wanna know what it is? Because the fucking Coi Leray and Rico beef popped back up on the timeline the other day. Like they brought it up for no reason again. Like I don't know, but Rico Nasty was trending because like it was like motherfuckers really saying that Coi Leray better than Rico, and it's like. Okay, yeah, no. Like Coi Leray is obviously more commercially successful, unfortunately. Right. But I mean, I think it's generally considered that anyone who has heard both of them can recognize that Rico is just leagues above her. Point blank, period.
This is true.
Fuck Big Brr. All right. Not a good song. I'm getting his ass later. I'm getting his ass later.
Now that you've gone in on Koi.
Yeah.
Burn that bridge to ever have it on
burn that bridge. I don't fucking care. Benny, that's exciting. I will say the one thing that I wish we had more Griselda on here. The only other one is Armani.
See, here's my thing.
Mm-hmm.
As much as I do like Benny, I don't know if I'm dying to go to a Benny the Butcher concert. I don't know if I am. I don't know if he's an artist that I think I need to see live. How is that concert going to go? Here's why he's a festival artist.
Here's why he's a festival artist, though.
That's true, but I'm thinking
he's good to see at a festival because if you're already going to that festival, he's there and you can see a good performance. Right. And I understand why you don't want to go to a live show because, like, honestly, I probably would because, you know.
Yeah,
but I mean, I was fine with seeing him open for Freddie. That was fine.
Oh, you did see him open for Freddie. Yeah. How was that? My biggest thing is just like, I don't know, Griselda. I'm just thinking like these generally.
When you see them on tour, they're just going to drop another album a week later.
I'm just like, I can't necessarily see like, they're not the type of people that are going to have everyone like saying lyrics back to them, you know, like
I guess
you're not going to have people jumping up and down, you know, like, I don't know. It just doesn't necessarily seem like their music lends itself to a great live show for me. I guess
maybe you're right on that. Then maybe that's why they're bad for a festival. Then maybe it is just better to see them at their own show because that's when you're going to get the best response out of the crowd because these are people who want to see these people. That's why, like, I think when Benny opened for Freddie, that was like, you know, same ballpark. It worked
and
perfectly.
Especially like looking at the line, like the other names that are on this festival, like I know the type of people that are going to be at this festival. Yeah. And I can tell you like that Benny the Butcher crowd, like there are probably going to be some people in there that are really hype, but I feel like for the most part, it might be kind of dead. Like you're just going to have a bunch of like people that are really into like, I don't know, like trap rap, which is fine.
Obviously. Fun rap.
Yeah, which is fine, but it's like I don't know that there's necessarily a huge amount of crossover between like a Gunna and a Benny the Butcher like fan base. So that's why I'm thinking it may not lend itself best to a festival. But like you said, if I'm there and Benny's there, I'll go to the show because it's like, dude, Benny's there. Like I'm gonna go see him.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? But I don't know if that's
there's definitely
like
not a lot of overlap. Yeah.
But I mean, this day, not bad. Roddy's probably the biggest draw for me.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen Travis, and I've always wanted to see Travis. So I mean,
Travis is I saw Travis at a festival, and I think like that. Honestly, I don't know. I was gonna say maybe it's better at a festival, but I think a Travis show is gonna go insane anywhere you are. And that show definitely went insane. The shoes that I wore, literally, that was the last day I wore them because they were absolutely obliterated by crazy white boys.
My nice shoes to Travis Scott show. Yeah, I feel like I don't know. I'm trying to think about whether an actual concert versus a festival would be better. Because like, where would he pull out all the stops on as far as like, you know, showmanship and techniques?
When I went and I saw him at ACL, he brought out Shaq. So that was, it was so random.
Shaquille?
Yes. As in Shaquille O'Neal.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, he brought out Shaq. And then, because there were murmurs. People were like, yo, I think Shaq is here. Like, I'm like, nah, Shaq isn't here. And I was at the very front because that day was the same day that Janelle Monáe played and Vince Staples also played at the same stage. So I just stayed there all day. I didn't move. I literally didn't go to the restroom all day. I got there early.
Just peed your pants.
And if I had to, I probably didn't drink a lot of water. You get very dehydrated at festivals. Even if you do drink, I feel like you're still going to get a little dehydrated.
Oh, yeah. But you gotta drink. Remember, Needle and the Lens endorses water.
We do endorse water. But yeah, that show was crazy and it was a great time. So seeing Travis again would probably be, I would still love to see it, but since I haven't seen Roddy, that is definitely my biggest.
That's the pull.
I'm a big Roddy fan over here. So
Biggest Roddy fan on YouTube?
I'm not going to say that. I don't feel comfortable saying that. I know Roddy he's got a lot of fans, but I do see a lot of potential in him. And I do think if he wanted to really like refine his artistry, he could go from more of a, just making, I'm not going to say like run of the mill trap rap, but like fun rap or whatever we're calling it.
Yeah.
But I do think he could elevate his artistry to a level like someone like Travis Scott if he really wanted to. I see that potential in him. That's just me. Me.
But yeah, Saturday, just pretty okay. Sunday. Sunday tends to, from what I feel, be the dead day, if we're being honest, or
you think?
The low end day. I don't know, man. It's like the end of the week, and it's like motherfuckers got to get back to work the next day.
I guess that is true. We'll see. Well, let's go through the lineup.
Let's go. Post Malone, obviously huge deal.
Right.
That's huge.
Very big. Right?
Lil Uzi, DaBaby, Megan, Tyga, what the fuck? Gucci Mane, Rod Wave, Lil TJ, Jack Harlow, Lil Yachty, Sewer Slide Boys, Pooh Shiesty, St. John, Young Blue, T-Pain, Fetty Wap, Mulatto, Rico, Puya, Tyler Yahweh, OGZ, Young Nudie, 5EO Foreign, That Name, K-Camp, Shorty, Partisan Fontaine, Bia, Burst Cash, BRS Cash, my bad, IDK, Ruby Rose, Jack Boy, Tay Money, YNJ, Duke Deuce, Maria the Scientist, BFB to Pac-Man, Black Zach, The Holiday, Big KBZ, Dro Kenji, Bobby Fishscale, FCG Heem, Tafia, Tia Corinne, Scotty, Space Jam the Pilot, with special fuck!
Whoa, I did not see that.
Guest, Bobby Shmurda, Sounds by Scheme and Five Venoms. All right.
Wow. Okay, they really dropped that bomb right at the bottom.
Yep.
That's right a big.
All right.
Wow.
So obviously Post Malone, huge deal. Lil Uzi, big deal. DaBaby and Megan, big deal. Tyga, what the fuck? Gucci,
I don't know
pretty
how
big deal.
Tyga ended up there.
Yeah, get him out of here, bro. Get him out of here. Get him the fuck out. Rod Wave, I mean, he's been doing numbers. So good on him. That's it. I'm down to hear I've been broke so many times. I'm down to hear that shit live. I'll get in the field. I don't care. Jack Harlow, I mean, he's also been doing numbers. Little TJ also. Lil Yachty would be probably pretty fun.
Let's go.
Not a big Sewer Slide Boys fan, but
No, neither am I.
I was almost gonna go see them when they toured with Denzel though. I was like, I want to see Denzel again.
I do remember when they did that.
Because he didn't tour for Zoo at all.
Not at all.
He just did. Yeah, he just did opening.
And I was waiting for the announcement for the tour. It never came.
And then he didn't tour for Unlocked either. So I'm just like, well, what the fuck, man? Also, speaking of which, okay, this is a name that I expected to see at Rolling Loud, which I'm surprised wasn't. Denzel. And he hasn't really been on the festival circuit at all.
I think maybe he's just not. I don't know. I don't know why he doesn't seem to have a desire to want to tour Zoo or Unlocked. Because I think both of those.
I feel like he would have wanted to tour Unlocked, but I mean,
I feel like he would have wanted to tour Zoo.
Too. I guess so.
Like there was some.
But I don't know. It's weird. Ricky? It's weird because like he only did openers for Zoo. Like I think was that when he toured with Billy too, or was that?
That was Taboo. That was around.
That was Taboo. Right? That was just post Taboo, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, I don't know.
It is weird.
It's weird to not see him on here. But Rico, I mean, that's a big pull.
Yeah.
St. John, I'd be down to. Yeah.
I was about to say, I did thoroughly enjoy that album a little more than I thought I was going to. And he's got a really interesting sound. So I think he'd be cool to see live. Oh,
yeah. No, definitely. T-Pain, always a good time. My favorite Twitch streamer.
Whoa. He's killing the Twitch game. I've been seeing some stuff and he's killing it. Honestly, like I've been in his streams a few times. They're a good fucking time, honestly. Right. You know who is weird to see on this list?
Fetty Wap?
Yeah.
Dude, he's dropping. Or he already dropped. I think he already dropped.
Attention, though? Are people paying attention?
I don't know, but I think he already dropped.
Cool.
If I remember correctly.
Cool story, bro.
He dropped last year.
People are just gonna go.
Yeah, he dropped. You know the vibes in 2020.
They're just going to see them for his, his old
Remy
hits.
boys. Yeah.
Like, come on.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna say it. I think this is the weekday. This is the weakest day, I feel. I just the lower half is just very weak.
Okay, I will give you that. That lower half is pretty weak, but also the lower half of Saturday was fairly weak too.
I guess so. This feels a little bit weaker.
I mean, on the lower half, we still have like IDK. We got Fivio Foreign.
Yeah.
5 whatever. Young Nudie. And like these aren't, I mean, I would want to see IDK as much as I do like give him shit for a lot of stuff. I think he would be interesting.
I guess just like for me, it's like the last two rows are like pretty fucking weak.
Yeah, but dude, special guest Bobby Shmurda.
Okay, but is that just for Sunday or is that for the overall thing?
I think that might, I mean, I don't know. They put it for Sunday. They put it underneath Sunday.
That could just be like a bullshit formatting thing because they wanted to put this giant Miami skyline with a fucking boat.
So back outside.
Back outside. But I don't know. It's a toss up for me between these two. I guess like when I look at it more, Saturday does start to feel a lot weaker. Just like honestly, aside from Benny and
I guess
like a couple at the top.
There's no one, I will say, there's no one that's drawing me on Sunday as much as like a Roddy is on
Rico
Saturday.
Though? Oh well, I guess like
I forgot Rico's
top,
on
right?
that list. Yeah.
From the top. Okay, I get what you mean by that. Then,
but yeah, no, Roddy, like in terms of like star power and drawing me in, like, I still haven't seen Megan yet. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
But I do think I have more. Like I think between Saturday and Sunday, it would be the biggest names are Roddy and Rico on there for me.
Yeah.
Also Yachty. I'd want to see Yachty.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That sounds like a good time.
But I can see they'd be pretty close. And I can see how Saturday would be the one to draw in people, especially because Travis is on that lineup. Like,
yeah, exactly. But it's just the lower half does feel weaker. Yeah, okay, I guess so.
Right.
If I had to rank I'm gonna go Friday, Sunday, Saturday.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be how I would do it. It's really close between Friday and Sunday now that I look at it, though. Did I say Puya? Did I just not mention Puya? What the fuck?
No, you did. I don't know if you mentioned like.
Yeah, Puya. Oh no, I didn't even know if I said his name when I was reading it. I blanked out.
Oh no, you did.
All right. But yeah, so there's our lineups, and then obviously Bobby Shmurda.
And Bobby Shmurda.
So let's try to see shop.
How much?
Oh, that's just the store. No.
Where's maybe tickets aren't on sale? Oh, buy tickets.
Yeah, I guess they're not on sale, right?
Right.
Yeah. Oh man, can we not do a price judge? Oh, buy tickets. On sale Friday, April 23rd. So these are going on sale when this episode drops, guys.
Wow.
Be fucking ready. Well, 2 hours after this episode drops.
Is there a price on there? I can't see.
It just says on sale soon. So we can't say.
We can.
Okay, is it gonna? There's nothing. It doesn't say how much it's gonna cost.
I got you. How much are Rolling Loud tickets?
Oh, I guess like we'll go based on average, right?
Right. Oh wow. Okay. So, I guess general. They say at least this is what it's normally been. I guess general admission to the festival is $329 plus fees.
$329 plus fees. So let's say like $360-ish.
Yeah.
So $360 for a lineup like that. That's actually really not bad.
I was gonna say that is a very good price.
That's really good. I'm gonna put it at A tier.
Oh really? All right. Okay.
That's A. And
I guess
like,
we don't want to set the bar too high. I was low key like,
yeah. If the rest of these are not as good, then yeah, everything gets bumped up.
S tier, because I think that price is really a big selling point.
I mean, I guess we could throw it into S tier, and if we we get a better one then.
Right.
Yeah. All right.
I feel comfortable with that.
Yeah, no. All right, we're dragging along. Let's go Bonnaroo. All right.
Boom.
Bonnaroo. We're gonna bang this shit out Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
No one gives a fuck about Thursday. All right. No one cares. This is just random.
Wait, actually, hold up. They do have 99 Neighbors, who is pretty dope. They're like a rap group.
So Friday, right? And they also have Scary Pool Party. I did listen to their EP or his EP.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to look. I don't think I see anyone else. That's actually.
So Friday, right? So we're gonna pretend Thursday doesn't exist. Foo Fighters. I've always wanted to see Foo Fighters, right? But they are touring for their most recent album, which I don't like. So.
Oh, I think I do remember you saying that.
Yeah, it's a little boring, and they lost their edge, man. Megan, RTJ, Janelle Monáe, Glass Animals, Deftones, Young Thug, Tipper, Jack Harlow, Grace Potter, Primus, Nelly. Again, what the fuck? What's Nelly doing out here? Disco Biscuits, Dashboard Confessional, Big Wild, Troy Boy, Marcus King Band. Blah, 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 I'm going to start skipping. Orville Peck, Kim Petras, Sudden Death, Omar Apollo. Oh, wow. I didn't even notice that he was doing. Waxahachie, The Weather Station.
Okay.
Atlians, Miha, Roman Silver. All right.
Okay.
So that's Friday. Not a bad day. Not a bad day.
Okay.
It's top heavy. It's definitely very top heavy.
Yes.
Obviously, like you have these big names here, but
right.
You know, it's the latter half's not terrible. I'm down for Omar. I'm down for the Weather Station. I mean, fucking, I'm down for Nelly, I guess. Yeah. I'm down for Orville too.
Yeah,
right. I think we get better. We get better throughout these, if I remember correctly. All right, Saturday, Lizzo, Tame Impala, My Morning Jacket, Jeezy, Jason Isabel, Phoebe. Oh shit, yes. I forgot Phoebe.
Wow,
Incubus. What? All right, I completely forgot this lineup. Yeah, we do get better through here. Seven Lions, King Gizzard,
and the Lizard Wizard.
Yep, King Gizzard. Super Jam, Kevin Gates, Mark Ribier, which he is billed pretty high, I guess.
He's been making some noise.
I guess so. Subtronics, Jid, John Batiste, Ash Nico, Ikali, Remy Wolf mentioned earlier. Yeah, that's about it for me on there.
This guy Kingfish, I actually saw him open for Vampire Weekend one time.
Oh, right.
It's pretty good.
Okay. Well, Kingfish, there's another person to put on your radar. I would say, this one's not nearly as top heavy. This one's better. This one's much better than Friday. I'm pretty down with that. I am pretty down with that.
I am very down. I have to see Phoebe. I don't know if
I know.
A festival is my ideal place to see.
Yeah,
Phoebe.
Especially not top headliner. Like she's like this level headliner, which means you're still going to get a very short set. Like maybe it'll be an hour, but
yeah, and it's just
that's
Phoebe
best case scenario.
Although I know she's like definitely not going to be the type. Like she's someone I would want to see at like a really small venue.
Oh yeah, definitely not now.
It's just definitely not now. But it's just weird to kind of think that I would have to see her on a really big stage because I just feel like her music doesn't necessarily like.
Yeah, you would want it to be more intimate. I feel that.
Right.
I definitely.
But it'd still be super exciting to see her, regardless.
Yeah, exactly. Sunday, let's see here. Tyler, obviously. Lana,
huge.
Lil Baby, Dead Mouse, Leon Bridges, Young the Giant, Brittany Howard, Oliver Tree, Camp, Julian Baker, Ellis Dream, Flo Millie, Breland, Nico Moon, Jamila Woods, and wow. Okay, this is holy shit. There's not a lot of artists on each of these days. Now that I see it,
there aren't. But I will
these are gonna
say,
be short days.
Some of them are pretty. Like they don't have a lot of artists on it, but they do. At least for Saturday and Sunday, I feel like put some pretty nice names.
Yeah, there's definitely enough to keep going.
Obviously, Tyler will always be a big draw for me. I mean, if you would hit me up maybe about a year or two ago, maybe you would have gotten me with Lana, but not anymore.
Not the Mental gymnastics, Lana?
No, definitely not. I was a big Young the Giant fan in high school.
Oh, really?
So that would be cool to see. Yeah.
It's not a terrible lineup.
I think Saturday is still leading the pack for the strongest.
Saturday is definitely leading the charge on that.
I would feel comfortable. I could just get a day pass for Saturday.
You're gonna drive all the way to Tennessee for one day though?
I mean, okay, maybe I get 2 days. I could get 2 days. If I were gonna do 2 days, I'd probably do Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah. It would suck to miss Omar for me, but right. I mean, that's
I think
really.
I was thinking about that. The biggest draw for me is just Tyler. I still haven't gotten to see Tyler, so I just.
Well, for me, I'm I would really, even though they're touring for that album, I would still want to see Foo Fighters because that's like a bucket list concert for me still.
Yeah, I get you.
So
definitely get that. But this is
and then
solid.
Run the Jewels too. So yeah,
oh
fuck. All right, cool. Yeah, no, I would get Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, and at that point, you might as well just buy
I'm not getting Thursday.
A GA pass. Thursday. But the thing is,
I think they do 3 days. Oh no, they do 4 days.
Oh, 4 day for $379.
Yeah, okay. $379. Okay, so actually, the reason why I didn't want to I was originally low-key thinking about going. There's tiers, so. Well, no, it's because it's timed. It was timed, so yeah. Right. They're all sold out again, by the way. So sorry, guys.
Right, but now I'm thinking if so for tier 1, I'm sure the lineup probably wasn't out yet, because that's how a lot of these festivals
the lineup was fully released when tier 1 dropped.
When tier 1 dropped, really?
I was this close to buying it. But the main thing is the difference between GA and GA Plus is astronomical. So you get 150 performances all night and all day, access to the GA campground, food from vendors, bar concessions, right? All that stuff. Okay.
All right.
GA Plus, you get the fast track GA Plus lane entrance, private lounge featuring premium restrooms. I mean, come on, bro. Premium restrooms? That just means decent restrooms when everyone gets dog shit restrooms. Come on.
You get porta potties.
Exactly. You get good restrooms here, which is why it's okay, if I was going to go, I would get GA Plus. And that's why I decided to end up not to. Yeah, man. I'm sorry, bro.
I would just go for GA, honestly.
I don't know.
Because here's the thing. At a festival, I try to keep my bathroom breaks to a minimum. I am generally at the stage. I try to stay at the stage for as long as I can. I go from stage to stage. I get food. And that's really all I'm doing. I feel like I normally don't have a whole lot of time for they've got your bar and stuff like that. And I mean, that's
what I'm like, but full service bar.
But here's the thing. I don't want to drink at a festival because I don't want to be drunk at a festival. It's so hot. And
then don't drink too much, then, genius.
I would,
know your limit.
Also, I'm not drinking. Alcohol isn't my vice of choice. So,
right, fair.
It's,
Yeah. But so I guess going based off the tier 1 pricing of $329, it's not too bad for the lineup. I would say I would bump Outside Lands up to A and put Bonnaroo at B.
I feel comfortable with that.
So that means if Life is Beautiful is dog shit, which if I remember, I think it kind of is, or at least not as good as Riot Fest.
I don't
know. It seemed kind of lame. I don't know. I don't remember, but let's get to that then. Why don't we?
Yeah. So I was if I remember correctly, I feel like this lineup was kind of okay, but we'll see. We'll see.
Well, but just okay.
We'll see.
Oh, what? Okay, let's go by day. Oh, I guess this is the way we're doing it because I can't zoom in on the poster. This is the easiest way to do it. All right, so Friday.
All right.
This is the way we're going, y'all. Tame Impala, we get pictures. Megan, Glass Animals, Don Tolliver, Lainey, Brittany Howard, San Holo, Purity Ring, Ash Nico, Trevor Daniel, Noah Cyrus, Closey. Let's start skipping some. Remy Wolf, Aunt Clemens. Sounds familiar. Oh, wow, that's it. Okay, Teddy Swims, Porsche Stacy. Yeah, that's it for Friday. Okay.
Oh wow.
Yeah, this is kind of what I was getting at with that. Obviously, yeah, you have your Tame Impalas, your Megans, Glass Animals, Brittany Howard, Ash Nico. But I don't know. It's like Noah Cyrus,
it's
really?
okay. Yeah, this is
It's pretty mid Friday.
Yeah, no. Friday, I'm just like, I'm coming to see Dawn, Megan, and Tame Impala. And then that's really
Yeah. Oh yeah, Don
it.
Toliver. Exactly.
Yeah, that's it.
So I guess going to Saturday. Oh yeah, this was good. Green Day, Haim, Illenium, Modest Mouse, Dylan Francis, Luda, Jid,
Okay,
Earth Gang. Jid and Earth Gang.
You know they better. You better see them on stage together then.
Baptize. All right.
And Aunt Clemens was just there the day before, so I mean, hey.
Wait, who?
Aunt Clemens.
Oh yeah.
Who's also on Baptize, I believe. Yeah.
He's on the Spillage Village project. That's all I know.
Yeah.
Backseat Love. Okay.
Jeez, these lineups these days are so, they don't have a lot of names on here.
Short.
No, but I will say there are some.
Okay, this might.
But there are
might be the worst one. There's some
for me.
Yeah, there's some big draw names, but
especially Jid and Earth Gang,
man. Yeah,
especially
I've never seen both of them twice. So,
well, good for you. I haven't seen either of them.
Well, get your bread up, son. Like what?
So that's a big name. Oh well, this day already seems like they're bringing the heat.
Billy, Rocky, Thugger, Fisher, St. Vincent, Black.
Okay.
Wow, Gorgon City, Death from Above. It's 1979. Ikali, Emotional Oranges, Jamila Woods, Odie, Ellis Dream, and yeah, here we are again. I mean, like,
okay, I don't know. This day does have some pretty. It's top heavy, is a thing. This is one of those festivals.
It's very extremely top heavy.
Yeah, this seems like a festival.
Very top heavy in comparison.
Whereas,
but damn, when it's laid out like this, it looks like so much more people.
Yeah, when I think about like ACL, I am like seeing like, oh, there are so many people in a day that I want to see, and here it's like there are like 3 or 4 people that I'm like I would want to see in a day.
Right.
Which just isn't. I mean, they're big names like Billy, Rocky.
Yeah,
and Thug,
it's it's not hitting the same.
No,
I think. This is the one where didn't they have like Kendrick and Cole one year headlining?
Oh, that would be crazy.
I think that was like a couple years ago. That was a huge deal. I think it was this festival. But let's.
Okay.
Oh, hey. I think tickets are sold out. Damn, we really got to this episode late, y'all. Sorry about that. But
it seems like a lot of these festivals were just announced, though. I don't know.
Yeah, like at least the lineups, but the tickets.
Right, the lineups.
Sold out.
The tickets probably been on sale for a while.
Request tickets. Okay. These are, I'm pretty sure, resale, if I'm not mistaken. Well, no, request tickets automatically purchase as soon as they're available. All right. Yeah. $400. I'm putting this at D tier. This is the worst one.
Dang.
This is the worst one. It's so like, if this is resale, then fine. But like, this looks like it's not resale.
What are the prices on that?
So it says request tickets. So ticket exchange.
Let's see.
Yeah, so I think this is resale, but $473 for 3-day GA. So I mean, like
$473? No way. That is.
I think this. I'm pretty sure. Like I'd say like 200 or like 280 maybe it was originally.
That is.
Even then, like,
wow.
Yeah, that's still honestly the worst one of all of them. It's the weakest one by far.
Especially for that price. Like,
yeah, no.
I was trying to see. I was like, is that really? Okay, wait a second.
I remember it being really expensive.
I did just look at Life is... Okay. So this says... This was published on March 2nd. It says early bird passes will be available for Life is Beautiful, and they were starting at $295.
$295? Yeah, $300. I don't know. That's a little weak.
That is, especially if it's
for that slow.
Yeah,
for that low.
I can't say that would be a huge draw for me. I can't say it would be for that price.
Yeah.
So yeah, that does have to go, unfortunately. although there are more people on that list than there are at Riot Fest that I would want to see.
Right.
That price, like,
I just think, like, as far as Riot Fest, like, value for your money, I think you, 'cause
right.
it says many more to be announced soon.
That's true.
Like, just value for the money. Obviously, yeah, for you, it's like not as good, but like, I just
Right.
think you're getting the most value from Riot Fest.
No, I can definitely see that.
But I put it at C because like it's fair to keep it fair and balanced between our tastes.
Perfect.
But yeah, I mean, I guess if we're looking at the festivals that are coming up that we know the lineups to or know most of the lineups to, I mean, this is kind of how we would rate them on like what's worth going to. Rolling Loud, definitely, honestly, the most worth it by far.
Yeah, and I feel like the Rolling Loud is always like their lineup always goes crazy.
Yeah, it's always hitting.
So yeah, I mean, hey, I would love to go one year.
Let's go. Let's do it right now. We're going to Miami. Fuck it.
Dude, I will pack my bags right now.
Exactly. But yeah, no. Outside Lands at a close second. Bonnaroo in third. Riot Fest at fourth. And Life is Beautiful, unfortunately, at fifth. Mostly because it's so, like, there's not enough. There's not enough.
Yeah, it's not. But I do think, like, man, Outside Lands does seem like it might be the most fun just because it takes place on Halloween. That's dope.
That does sound amazing. And like we looked at the tickets, they are sold out, which honestly $400 is so expensive for that.
Yeah.
Looking back, but it's just it seems like so much, like so many people.
And you do have to consider like lodging also. And
yeah, that's the
flights
biggest thing.
And things. And that's one of the good things about ACL is that it tends to be cheap and it's also it's easy for us to drive there. So you don't have to worry about flights or anything like that.
Exactly. But yeah,
Nice.
I mean, I guess if we were to go to anyone this year, obviously number one priority is Rolling Loud.
Rolling Loud. Just
but
for Kenny Mason.
Outside Lands, close second. Super close second. Outside Lands.
All right. I feel comfortable with that list. Yeah,
no, I do too. And yeah, I mean, we could still conceivably get tickets for Rolling Loud. I don't have the funds for that right now.
I was about to say, I also do not have the funds. I'm out here picking up extra shifts. Like that's the energy we're on right now. So.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, though they probably have like layaway on it. But I mean, those tickets are dropping soon. But also late July. I don't know if I want to do that. That's really close.
Yeah, that is cutting it. I feel like July is going to be a very weird transitional period. Like, so maybe not. And it's hard to, at this point, there's graduation. I don't even necessarily know exactly where I'm going to be. It's hard to commit to a festival at the moment. So,
oh yeah, exactly.
We'll see. But I do want to go to a festival. If not, at least I'll do some solo shows.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just looking forward to concerts finally coming back. You know, we're vaccinated, we're ready. So yeah, that's really what we're looking forward to. And you know, maybe it'll get me to stop spending money on vinyl. Speaking of which, my Care For Me vinyl came in, y'all. Yes. I am so fucking happy.
Everyone say congratulations, because that is a big deal.
Yay!
That is very exciting. You have been talking about that vinyl for quite some time.
I've been waiting 3 years for it.
And you got it. Now it's just, I'm just waiting on me to have that same experience with something.
Yeah, exactly. Someday, man. You'll get it someday.
I hope so.
I hope so too.
But yeah,
I mean, yeah, that's pretty much going to be it for this week's episode. Yeah,
I don't think we have.
Hope you got some good information out of that for
so too.
Your festival going escapades. Now
you know, if I catch anybody online saying that they're going to Life is Beautiful, I'm gonna judge you.
You're getting full judgment.
Yes, complete. But I guess that does conclude that topic, and you already know. You know the drill.
I know the drill.
So what you into this week? this past week?
I haven't been watching much. I mean, like, me and my girlfriend have been watching Impractical Jokers lately. That's mostly been it. We've been just getting into that. I still haven't caught up on Falcon and the Winter Soldier yet. So.
Hey man, come on. Last episode is this week.
I know. I'll try to catch up before this week, man.
Gotta catch up so we can possibly discuss our thoughts.
Possibly. But as far as...
I do have a lot of thoughts.
Yeah. As far as best thing I've listened to, I don't know, as much as it was a pretty like heavy week for listening, for me at least, I don't know. I feel like I wasn't super blown away by much. I mean, new Conway project was pretty dope.
Yeah.
La Machina, that was pretty dope. Another one that I enjoyed quite a bit was the London Grammar project, Californian Soil. I probably like those about the same, if not.
Oh,
the
I saw you locked it on
more
on music board. I was like, okay, you're kind of you're messing
there's just
with
a lot of there's a lot of underwhelming stuff this week, and also a lot of the ones that I added. I hate that Spotify does this when artists release 4 singles for a rollout. It just gets bunched in as an EP. And I'm like, oh, cool, new EP, and it's not an EP. It's just 4 singles.
Yeah, I mean, it's a marketing tactic, and it's smart. It's smart. I can't knock it.
It just gets on my nerves, man.
I do see how it would throw you off. I got a shout out first off. Well, I mean, I'll start with what I watched. I haven't really watched a whole lot of. I haven't watched a movie in a while. I was trying to do a movie a week, and I kind of slacked off with that. But I've just been watching Community still. I don't care. I'll take all the smoke still. You should have been watching Community. Whatever. I'm here now.
You should have.
And every episode I watch, I'm just like, this show is brilliant. Like, it is so smart and it's so well written, and like everyone in the show is so great. Like, it is. I wouldn't be surprised if this becomes one of my favorite shows like of all time.
Damn, Sway.
Very, very, very good. Which obviously is not new news to anybody, but whatever. So yeah, that's what I was enjoying watching this week. And then something I enjoyed listening to has to be new Kenny Mason Supercut, Angelic Hoodrat Supercut. Very good in my opinion. Hey, don't you start with me. I don't want to see you shaking your head. It's very good. To me, it's very good to me. And I do think it should. I recommend everybody go listen to it. Form your own opinion. Don't listen to Kevin.
Whatever.
Because he has lots of promise, and
he does. I just feel like it's not necessarily realized on this.
That's fine. That's fine.
It's this project, and even though like it's supposed to just be a deluxe, even though it's 12 standalone tracks, by the way, it's really messy in my eyes. Like, I will say
sonically, it's a little all over the place.
Yeah.
But I still like it. I really like it a lot, and also I'm gonna cheat a little bit, because I did this kind of also watch too, but the Rina Sawayama Tiny Desk. Very good.
Oh, I didn't.
Very,
I
very
didn't
good.
finish it. I started it. I really meant to come back to it, but oh man, I need to.
It is really solid, and I don't know if maybe it's not because there are a lot of really great Tiny Desks. It might not be like one of the best Tiny Desks necessarily, but I would say it's probably one of my favorites. I just think she's in terms of vocal performance, like extremely solid. Like, you talk about people that can actually sing. And I wouldn't be worried about going to see her and be like, is she going to sound as good as she would, on the studio versions? She's great. So check that out too. But that's what I was messing with this week. Like you said, not a whole lot of music stuff that was too crazy. I mean, I did like the Conway, but
yeah,
hopefully we get some more substantial drops.
Oh yeah, no, I'm hoping. I'm hoping for it these next weeks, which was another thing that I thought about when we were trying to figure out what to talk about today, is just kind of where are all the drops, man? I was thinking, maybe we'd go through our anticipated list. But yeah, no, I feel like maybe we'll give it some more time. Let's we can do that kind of more at the halfway point of the year.
Yeah, we can check back in and see what things were like, or still expecting.
Yeah, exactly. Gosh. I feel like most of the projects on there we're still expecting. Yeah, I don't have time to go through that, but yeah.
No. And now Vince Staples has claimed that he's dropping 2 albums this year, so we'll see.
We'll see. Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
But yep, that's going to be it for this week, folks. Be sure to tune in next week again when we touch on our topics of music, movies, TVs. You already know what's good. Just so you know, this podcast is the word that I'm looking for. This podcast is broadcasted live on Twitch at twitch.tv/FlipTV Live every Wednesday evening. If you want to catch us live, maybe throw something in the chat. We can answer you during the break or after the podcast, because we haven't really been taking breaks lately because we've been having kind of short ones. We've just been gunning through it. But yeah, that's going to be about it. Be sure to check us out if you're on YouTube. Check us out on Spotify, YouTube, both of you folks. Check us out on Twitch. And yeah, that's going to be it. We will see you all next week. Bye-bye.
Boom.
Explosion.